What's up, everybody? It's the zombie, and it is Wednesday. I honestly don't know anymore. I hope you're all doing well. It is Wednesday, the 25th, and we are getting so close to Resident Evil Requiem coming out. I cannot wait. Oh my god, it's going to be awesome. So we're going to be jumping into Resident Evil 2 here in just a minute. First, we're going to go over some updates. First off, all streams for 2026 are Extra Life streams. That means you can click the link that's in chat or in my About Me section. And you can donate to Extra Life, which is a great charity that helps out children's hospitals all over the United States. So far, Miss Heavy Cakes is our #1 donor, so much love to her. Um, as always, if we hit that $500 goal, I will be shaving my head live on stream. So, there you go. There will be D&D this Sunday, as far as I know. I will keep you guys updated. We did not do D&D last Sunday. Instead, we did a speed run of Resident Evil 3 in the morning. And we're going to be playing Resident Evil 2. I'm just double checking that things are actually thinging on the computer real quick. There we go. Turn that down. There we go. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, we will be playing Resident Evil 2 remake. We're going to do Leon's story. We'll do Leon's story. Got a lot I can tell you about it. But yeah, Friday, I'm pretty sure, in fact, I can tell you. Give me 1 second here. Because they already called me and told me that they'll be in. Friday, they open at 9 a.m. So, 9 a.m., I will go pick up my copy of Resident Evil Requiem. Get it installed. Hopefully, it means we'll have a stream by 10:30. So, but today and tomorrow, we're going to play some Resident Evil 2. So, that covers that. Let's see. I've told you guys in March we are doing an extra charity. It will be the Stream for MS charity. I actually have a meeting with the people who run that charity coming up pretty soon. I don't like how something's messing up here, and I'm worried about it. Hopefully things don't mess up. But anyways, excuse me. But yeah, I have a meeting with the charity group. They're doing a get together with all the people who are running, like doing it, so we can get more info and things like that. So that'll be happening all the month of March. But March 17th, which is a Tuesday night, we're gonna do a special nighttime stream of Resident Evil tabletop RPG game. Published by Turtle Games, I believe it is. Let's see, a Turtle. I'll have to check. With some modifications made by your DM of choice. So, anyways, those are the updates. We're going to jump right in. And we're going to do a little stream today of Resident Evil 2. So let's switch over to our game screen. All right. Boom, boom. This game, let me get the exact date on when the remake came out. 2019. That means this game is 7 years old. Wow. It's been 7 years since they started doing the remakes. I hear Code Veronica remake is coming, and possibly a remake of the original. I'm down with both. Resident Evil. Alright, let's see here. We're not going to do that. Alright, story mode. New game with Leon. Just playing on standard for shits and giggles. Alright, so we're going to watch the intro, guys. I love this intro. Look, man, I'm serious, okay? What I really love about this intro is they expanded on the trucker's story. The truck driver in the original Resident Evil 2, you see him get bit, get in his truck. You actually don't even, if I remember, you don't even see him get bit. You see him get in his truck, like, why'd she bite me? And then he drives off, and then it cuts to Leon. Which, if I also remember right, Leon was driving a Jeep that was open topped in the original. Because I don't think it was raining on the first in the second game. So. But I love how they expanded this story a little bit. See, when you do a remake, this is what I want. I want you to stay as true to the source, the original game that you're remaking, but add cool things like expanding on these kind of characters here. Expand the story, the atmosphere. Because knowing more about the trucker and how he got bit may not seem like much, but it definitely added to things like, oh! She got smeared. Now here's my thing. She would be really fucked up. I mean, her foot is twisted backwards here, you'll see. But, like, her ribs would be caved into her chest. Her face would be just... She might not be able to bite him, actually. Because, remember, he was doing 65-ish. Yeah, like, her foot's twisted all the way around. Dude, just get in your truck and go. I look like this trucker. If I shaved this and did the bald up here. Alright, so let's do a little lore here, guys. Original Resident Evil is set in September of 1998. Some of you may not have been born then. I was alive during this period. Okay. Actually, I remember. Okay, so you had the Resident Evil Director's Cut on PS1, and it was 2-disc, and there was a special edition that came with the Resident Evil 2 demo. I played that demo so much, the disc wouldn't read anymore. It was great, and I'm working on getting back in some of the old games. I might try to get it like a PS something that will play the old ones. But anyways, I digress. That's when I first touched Resident Evil 2. Like, I played Resident Evil 1 when it came out before the director's cut. Didn't play it too much because when they first started out games, I had problems going into the 3D world, going from Nintendo to this. So, but I can tell you some things about 1998. That is about right. Gas was that cheap. I remember paying between 85 cents to $1 a gallon in gas. So that's not bad. You notice how he pumped gas and then was going to go in and pay? He didn't have to prepay? Yes, you got to do that back in the day. Beer. That's a 6-pack for $6. It was $1 a beer. I don't know what those are. Free air. You don't see that in most places anymore. Most of them cost a quarter or more. We're going to go inside because there's some stuff in here that, again, I can verify this as someone who was there. Leon's such a good model in this game. Herb ice cream. It says herbs heal you. I love that they threw that in. That's a little reference towards, you use the healing herbs. Right. Something's not right. Yeah, I wonder. There's blood on the ground. It's quiet. Okay, so I can't really zoom in at this point, but I want you guys to see this here. $1.29 for tobacco. Those are cigarettes. $1.25. That sounds really horrible in the background there. Anyways, $1.25 for a pack of smokes. Yes, that's how cheap it was for those of you who smoke. It used to be that much. 12-pack of beer, $24. That would have been more of a case of beer, I think. $31.99 for... Yeah, see, those two signs are, I feel, are incorrect. What else we got here? kind of weird how this is set up because that looks like your medicine aisle and your automotive and home repair all at once. You got your magazines here. And yes, back in the 90s, we had magazine racks in gas stations. And yes, they sold adult magazine, which those are what those are.
You all right?
Okay, I'll go there in a minute because we're going to look at this side. So here we got beer.
I'll be back for you.
Heavy alcohol. Now, I know some places you cannot get alcohol in a gas station. You can get beer, but not alcohol. Right? And we're going to say, oh, but there is alcohol. Yes, but there is real alcohol, then there's beer, okay? But then you got your chips, your ramen, which cup of ramen really wasn't that big of a deal in the 90s. It was more just the packets. Cup of ramen was really strong. Let's see, we got beer. You got soda. That back room really sounds like something else is going on. I know what's going on. It just sounds like something else. How much was a cup of coffee? $1.29. $1.59 for a soda. That's about right. Yeah, $1.59 for a large. Yeah, it's $2.12 for that cup nowadays. I know because every Saturday I buy one for Anakin. Anyone who's worked at a gas station can tell you this is actually how these look. If you've never seen behind the shelves here, if you have never worked gas stations and you're like, yeah, these things just fill themselves. No, we have to go back here into this freezing area. There's usually shelves or piles of the shit, and we try to put the shit that goes here to here. That's not important Resident Evil stuff, but I'm just telling you, this is very realistic. Yeah, this asshole locks the door on us. Look.
Hey, what are you doing?
Now, let me tell you guys a little something about a freezer door. You cannot be locked in these freezers because in the 90s they started putting this, a release bar that allows it to be open from the inside. Why? Because people did get trapped in them. Soda, more beer. Yeah, this room just sounds horrible. Like, it sounds like we should be, like, required ID to enter. That looks so good for such a horrible thing.
Freeze! I'll shoot! Shit.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. You were going to get back up, huh? Let's say this one. Okay, real quick. So, in this game, and this has been done on computers that people are able to track, you know, how much damage is done. Your body shots and your head shots do the exact same amount of damage. So, Resident Evil was always about conserving your ammo. So shoot them in the legs, pop off one of their legs, they're now crawlers. You can run past most of your crawlers. So. Hello, ladies. So October 1st would have been a Thursday. Let's see how accurate that calendar is. October 1998 calendar. It was a first. Thursday the 1st. And it's funny is that calendar looks exactly like that calendar. But yeah, that's about how things were. Now, that first crack came from somewhere. Get down.
Get down!
Bow! Only time headshots are one-shot kills in this game are cutscenes, and the off chance that you do get a 100% headshot and their head
All right.
explodes.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
So now, in the original version of Resident Evil, Claire doesn't have her own gun. Though she does in the books that I have. But she didn't carry her own gun. She actually gets a gun out of the glove box here.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
Why there isn't a shotgun in this car either is beyond me, because a lot of squad cars have that.
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect.
You always thought these two were going to hook up, but then Ada comes into it. This is still such a cool fucking intro. So what's weird is Resident Evil 3 actually takes place partially before these events. Okay, and I'll point out things as we go about that. But the main thing is the main outbreak where all this chaos happened, where all the people got turned. You actually get to play through that in Resident Evil 3.
Attention all citizens.
Now, if you guys have seen the Resident Evil short that is on YouTube,
Take shelter at the
that exact message is in it on her TV screen.
Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone.
And it's from this file because it does get quieter there where it talks about the food. Because they literally took it from there.
Station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but
I can't wait to get back to Raccoon City.
there's no survivors.
No, they're survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
So, anyways, I figure stream-wise today we'll probably get to... We'll get to right before we head down to
It's like
fight,
walking from here.
to after we solve the puzzle. We'll solve the puzzle and that's when we'll save.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up.
I will say, so Sunday after we did the Resident Evil stream, me and Shay went on a car ride. Went out of town, still in our state, but out of our city, just to get out of town.
Get out now!
Things have been so hectic and crazy with the passing of my dad and all the bullshit. But we went out to two gaming stores in one of our bigger cities around us. And the first one, decent, really too small for what they are and what they were doing. And, But the second one, which was Fast Turn Games, holy shit, that was a cool gaming store, and I got a bunch of cool minis, and we got some new terrain that we will be showcasing this week. So,
Claire!
but yeah,
Claire, are you okay?
there's some vision problems here. Every time I turn my head, things look weird.
Yeah.
It's been a rough day. I almost didn't stream today. I woke up early this morning with stomach issues, and
Stay here. It's not safe.
wasn't feeling
Go on
life,
ahead. I'll meet you
but
at the station.
I'll be there.
I had to play this. I will say,
This is
real
out of
quick,
control.
let's get out of here. Let's get to the police station. So yeah, this is very streamlined, by the way. The original, like I said, the original version of this, you actually went around the city a little bit, including like a basketball court. If you did, like, there was a trick, like if you didn't do certain things, you actually got to fight Brad. But there's a reason why you don't fight Brad, because he's already dead by this point,
There it is.
because Carlos would have
Station.
killed him. Left. Go to the right. Zip around this way. Zip around this way. Okay, so we're going to be quiet here because we're going to see if we can get this to work. Okay, I'm going to pause and see if there's a time limit on this, like how long we have to do this. Okay, so players can hear this outside the police main hall entrance, triggered by walking close to the boarded up door to the right of Leon outside the main hall. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna waste all my time trying it. So apparently, so it's an Easter egg. You can get the nemesis to be saying "stars" and hear heavy footsteps walking by.
Hello? Is anybody here?
We're at 26 minutes. I'm gonna take a break here in a minute and go pee because I really got to pee. But we'll do this. I've played this game so many times. It's Bird. That's right. Boop. All right, we're gonna take a quick break because I gotta pee. But yeah, I've played so many times. I know like all the combinations and codes. So, anyways, we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Bam, full screen. All right. So normally you would go down stairs. You wouldn't do what I'm doing right now. If you come here, grab that. Grab that. So that orphanage, man, that got a dark fucking story. Oh, what is this one? Is it? Fuck. I'm trying to remember all these codes. I believe it is 6 to 11. Nope. Shit. Yes. See, I know the one in the basement's 915-7. So that's as far as you can go in that area without a key. You can't go into the library without a key. You can't go into the stars room, or not the stars, but the cop room without a key. Can't go there without a knife. Let's just go ahead and open this up. Yeah, we gotta watch the video. I guess you don't have to watch the video, but it shows you what's going on.
There has to be someone here. Not good.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here.
Now, before we go rescue this guy, we're gonna throw that one coin we already picked up
It's
in there.
East hallway.
I gotta find that guy.
Because no matter what you could run right there right now, and he's gonna die no matter what. It's a scripted event. But I'm gonna real quick drop this coin in here. But Leon, how did you know? Have you been here before? I've never tried to go back outside the police station. I wonder if we can try that real quick. Probably not. Make sure you stop in here, turn the slide on. So what's back there, we get to later. Okay. Yes, I understand. Alright. I just got my OCD kicking in. That's all you get out of this room. But it's extra bullets. All this flooding is caused by one toilet. Not, nope. There's, yep, one toilet. We'll get that. This one flooding? Nope, one toilet. It's causing all this flooding. That's a lot of water.
Jesus.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Now you could try to shoot that cop right there. I've discovered it doesn't really matter, like preemptively shooting him.
I'll get you out.
So, really no problem. Point in doing that.
Give me your hand.
Help me!
I got you. Give me your other hand.
part of me feels like in the original, this scene was there, but it was a licker behind the door, not just a standard zombie. I don't need to see the notebook.
Jesus! They're everywhere! God damn it.
Fuck. He's gonna get me. Normally, I would... Let's see if we can kite this guy. Come on. Come on.
Son of a bitch.
You're safe
Marvin!
for now.
Alright, so we have seen in the trailers for Resident Evil Requiem, not only are we going back to Rapid City, but he actually
There was
comes
another
back to the
extra I
police
could-
station. Now, we know, because we've played this before, and if you've never seen this before, I'm going to give you a spoiler. You do put Marvin down eventually. It's a shame. It's very sad, because
Sure you did.
we saw that Marvin got bit by Brad in RE3. That's why I said the events of RE3 have already happened. Carlos and them infiltrating this police station have already happened.
But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will
So.
eat you alive if you aren't careful.
But
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call.
we
to
are
stay away.
there's like so many speculations.
Wish I
Are
come
we
here
going to get to
sooner.
see certain things when we come back to
Yeah,
this
now,
police station?
that's
How much
what
is
it
going to
is.
be viewable? So
Okay, Lieutenant, I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot,
didn't really meet him.
he thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
Excuse me.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out.
I love Marvin. I really do.
Got it?
He seems like he was one of those cops that was a good cop, and he seems like a genuine good person. And it's so fucking tragic. That's one of the great things about the Resident Evil is there's so much tragic around it. It's not just the zombies, it's not just the characters you're playing, but the whole city, everything. Alright. Alright, hold on. Reasons for that. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, the police store is now boarded up. Damn, we should try to go back out there. I'm going to be playing this again later on my own. Actually, I'm doing a Claire playthrough right now. Deluxe weapons have been added. Okay, cool. Store all that. Alright.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
So now, again, I'm going off of memory here, which in my world isn't always the best. But when you first go through this area in RE2, the original, there is a female zombie and a male zombie. And I believe it's the second time you come through, a liquor is on the ceiling. I said, I'm going to pick up the old versions. This is just goriness. But again, you saw this guy get attacked by a liquor in RE3. By the freshness of the blood, I'd say this isn't that old of a wound. Okay, so the reason we grabbed that wood, we want to get this window first. Make sure you board all these windows, because you do come back here a couple times. Let's see. That's Leon's key. See, so we do have to come back to there. Yeah, there's the other window, then there's the third window that'll get broken right now by a girl zombie usually. Oh, sounds like a boy zombie this one. Alright, ammo. I want to read this one to you guys. We are turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of citizens their top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. So that was 25th. Here, one other refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injured 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe it was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. The next day, a mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for us to escape this place. We're not sure if we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there was only a handful of survivors left. Everything has fallen in disarray. David Ford. So 25th to the 27th. Shit went south fast. So, just like I showed you guys in Resident Evil 3, hold on. Sorry. I'm double checking something here. Okay, yeah, it was. Okay. All right. But yeah, just like I showed you guys. So if it's black, we haven't been in it. Red means we can still search it. Blue means it's done. Survivors. Look at that. Yeah, running out of time. Oh, it looks like a girl zombie. Deuces! Now, I want you guys to see this. So, it's zoomed in there, right? If I move just a little, you have to recalibrate. So, it's best to take your time. Because even just shifting the focus and shooting causes it to off-center. Alright. So, he's down. I've had this where the game's freezing on me. Just make sure he's dead. Couple slices to the back. Same deal. Take out a leg. Okay. Normally we would go into the rookie room there. can't remember if 104 had something in it. Nope, okay. Alright, so I know it's 102, 103, which we gotta wait till we get the comms. Get this. No reason to actually get that film. Get the card for that later. 208 we can't get yet. That's shotgun shells. 203 is our pouch. So we gotta wait till we get all the buttons to get the pouch. You definitely want to make sure you get this window. Alright, we're gonna go drop stuff off before we go upstairs. Like I said, we could avoid going into that one room at the moment. Okay. And we're gonna pick up this. And then we'll come over here. Alright, and then we're gonna store that. Combine that. Store. Alright. Now we're gonna go upstairs. Like I said, normally you wouldn't go upstairs this soon. But we're gonna do something. Alright. For her, I still shoot her in the head.
The fuck?
That guy will sometimes fall off the stairs and fall all the way. Oh, get off me. Give me my knife. Anyways, that guy will sometimes fall from the 3rd floor stairs there all the way down. Okay, see this here? This was caused by Carlos. Don't open that one because it's just a dead body. There's that one. My brain is not working. There we go. My brain just was like, "Ah." Okay, got all that, got all that. I said I know almost all the codes by heart. Okay. Run downstairs, and we'll run back up here and get a key in a minute. I could probably heal Leon, but I'm not going to yet. Actually, I will. We'll pull an herb out of here. Alright, let's see here. We'll store that. Store that. There we go. Alright. I said we haven't went to the police rookie room yet. There's reasons for that.
What in the...
I will show you guys, because we will get the third emblem. Like I said, that'll be the end of the stream today. I don't know if tomorrow we'll do a long stream and try to get all the way through. We'll see how things are going. I haven't been feeling the greatest the last few days. I do expect, as soon as we get Requiem, to install it and play the crap out of it. Alright, let's see here. Store that. Now we'll go to the rookie room. First we'll drop off this. I don't really care where I put it. The one I want is 203. Okay, so I was going to show you guys something in here. First, let's...
You bastard!
Alright. I'm going to kill that guy here in just a second. Pick that up. Because it automatically fills up our bullets. Now we have 24.
Hell.
Shit. Is it... Fuck, what is it? 9:15:7. 9:15:7. Okay, so. All right. So on those the codes there for the names, you're supposed to go around here, but I know them by heart. But Rita Phillips, she is from Resident Evil Outbreak 2. She was a police officer that was in that. Now, in the original Resident Evil, there is a Welcome Leon sign right here. And it was misspelled with two L's. W-E-L-L, come. Notice how there's a space there? Like maybe there should be two L's? Which all of us are hoping we get to see that when we come back. But anyways, we come over this desk. What? It's a little throwback to their own mess up. That door's locked. I want to go board up that other window. We'll go up to the library. I think the only thing left in here is the explosion and the thing, which we're going to see that. Alright, so here's our library.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Okay, so if you come over here, get a secondary knife.
What the?
Okay, grab your knife out. Slice her up. Okay, she's good dead. Make sure this one's dead. There used to be a pool of blood would spawn underneath the zombies when you killed them. These big guys actually take more damage. We'll grab this medallion and then we're going to take a quick break because I got to pee again. This should be Pisces, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I believe the picture is Aquarius. There we go. And get this gunpowder. This door unlocks after we get to the stars room. All right, we're gonna take a quick break here because I have really got to pee. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry, I really had to pee. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, I was looking at a message here. Okay, so there. Oh, hold on. Okay. You could go back and kill this zombie that's back there. Not really important at the moment. Alright, so no matter what, once you go down these stairs, it's going to do a cutscene.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
By I'm on it, I'm not going to be, because what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come up here. And I'm going to go over here. Here. Grab this weapons locker card. Now I'm going to empty out my inventory as I head back through that side of the police station. Because Claire can wait. She won't get killed. The helicopter will never crash. Yeah, you can't use that red gem for a while, so not really important to hold on to it. So. And we know that a zombie has already broke through here. Gotta hope that they are. Still in this room. But now that hallway is completely sealed off from new zombies coming in. Yep, no reason to get those out. Alright, let's see here. Nothing else on that until we get that last key. Library we can't finish. Lounge should be finished. We don't have to go all the way up that way. We can just go through here. Yeah, once we can get into the stars room, which we need the valve, which is going to be
Shit!
usually if they get in that position, they are good and dead. Now, one thing I have learned is if you do stab them, and then oh shit, I didn't want to go up. If you stab them and your knife's in there and you shoot it, you can kill the knife that's inside them. You won't get to pick it back up. All right, I just want to see what's left. Oh, the map. Duh. All right, there we go. So the library, there's an item underneath that, so we can't do anything. We need the valve for that, which I believe we get when we come down here to that. So yeah, we need to head that way. So once we get that last emblem, that'll be the end of today's stream. Like I said, just doing a little stream as we're getting ready. I can't believe we're just days away from it. So yeah, they did show. I'm gonna stand where it shows from the thing, so we get a kind of an idea what's going on here. So yeah, in the trailers that are out, when they show Leon walking in, that back wall is completely blown out. The statue was damaged. This was all just nasty looking. So I wonder how much of the police station we're actually going to get into. Like, I hope it's great. People are saying that, the game's 18 hours long or so, which that's pretty long for a Resident Evil game. You guys seen me speedrun it in an hour and a half for RE3 Remake. I did 2.5 hours for Village the other day. Which, yeah. Can I show you that real quick? Pause. All achievements. There we go. Oh. Yeah. I knocked out. Built everything. I beat the Shadow Rose DLC, which wasn't too. Yeah, finished the story within 3 hours, and did it on Village of Shadows difficulty, which is the hardest one. So I'm happy. I'm proud of myself because I avoid doing those. Oh, complete the game on this level difficulty bullshit. Normally I avoid those. I thought there's a green herb here. There it is. I do want to see. So Chief's Iron's office is this way. I wanted to make sure there wasn't a pile of boards here. Because there is a pile when we're done with the Claire meeting. We can use that to board up the hallway. And we need to get a second set to board up the I want to see what, because it's like, what, 30 years? I think is what they're saying. Since the fall of Raccoon City and what Requiem is going to be.
Hey! Leon?
Well, hello.
Claire! Hold on. I'll be right there.
Now,
Okay.
I got to see if it's... Because if you do the second playthrough, which I'll get into that for a minute, it is a very flirty moment here.
Claire. It's so nice
Yeah,
to see you.
yeah, he does have his
How you
hand up.
doing? helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just
Yep,
surviving.
there it is. The awkward kind of.
That's good. Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
No, Claire, you should get the fuck out of here.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
Sorry, OCD. Come on. Fuck. He dodged my shot. Well, let's see, dodge this. He went back in the motherfucker. Huh, I don't think I've ever seen him break that one. The other one, 100 times. Hey Marvin, just so you know, zombies are gonna be able to come through here now. Hope you didn't like living, bud. Yeah, we can't close that, can we? That'd be nice if we could close that. Nope. Alright, we don't have to run. Oh, yeah, we do, because there's a room over there. Fuck. I don't think the liquors spawn in yet. I don't think they spawn in until we get up to the police, up to the stars room. Two things in our inventory. I'm trying to think. I know there's a map. Not a map. There's a flash grenade. And the detonator. That was the main reason for coming here. That's that upstairs comm. Alright, yeah. for that in a minute. That's why you make sure to board that window so you have this area to run through. Alright, let's see here. Store. Alright, we should go grab those two things that were in there and the next knife so that we have another knife because this knife's about to break. So that's 102? Or is it 103? Did I fuck myself here? Yeah, I wanted 103. Oh well. We can go with the knife because we have flash grenades. Got that. Green herb, that's what it was. There we go. Okay, so now we'll run upstairs, shut the showers off, go to the stars room. We'll get a red herb up there that we can mix with that green herb so we have a healing potion. Of course, we'll also get a, excuse me, first aid spray. Oh, I went way too far. That's after the stars room. It literally just tells you the combination for the lockers we already did downstairs. Okay. Let's see. Shotgun shells. Can't get the computer till we get the badge, which has the dongle. There's nothing here. Now, I believe that's Jill's jacket. That's Barry's desk. Brad should be on communications over there. Alright, that covers all that. Alright, now we gotta try to just run our asses over. There we go. Did it. Now this is where I call bullshit on the game. What I'm about to show you. First off, I'd still like to know what is on the other side of that locker. It'd be the main hall. Okay. I want to see if I can find that door on the other side. As you all know, I'm very maps have to make sense kind of guy. Okay. So. Bookshelf. We're going to use that as our protection. As soon as you walk out, it falls over. If you don't walk over there and stand in it, you just move back far enough for the explosion, it falls over. But by doing this, at least I'm over in that area. Lady's face. Fuck, lady's face. Arrow snake. Yep. CFO, there we go. They can't make it through that door. The liquor can't. Alright. Well, there's all of our medallions. So we're going to go empty out our inventory, hit the save box, and that'll be it for today's stream, guys. Tomorrow, we will explore the underground. And first, we're going to make Leon stop being a crying bitch. There we go. Okay. Sounds like Shebe's home.
Still alive.
Barely. Or Marvin. Alright. We got one flash grenade in there. We can leave that for later. We can't get the items out of that, so yeah, let's deposit what we got. We'll go ahead and call this, and we'll save here. Alright, so we need our ammo. Store that. Store that. Store that. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's see who's on right now. Ray is playing some Warhammer. Negs is just chatting. The alt numpties. Let's see here. Alright. We'll see who's on, see who we can raid out to here. You know, we haven't raided out to aim to please in a while. Let's go to aim to please. Alright, well, we will be back tomorrow with more Resident Evil 2. And like I said, we will be Friday. As soon as the game is installed, we will be playing Resident Evil Requiem. So, in the meantime, let's go aim to please some love. Be safe out there. Have a good day. Remember, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Let's go raid.